Superfood Evolution presents Spirulina, a protein-rich superfood algae. Spirulina is an ancient, single-celled, freshwater blue-green algae that has existed since the beginning of life on Earth. It is classified under the Anthrospira species and grows in warm alkaline water bodies in climates where the maximum amount of sunlight is available. Although it has been used as a food source by humans for centuries, it is now re-emerging as a top superfood for modern-day living for a number of reasons. For one, it is the highest source of plant-based protein in existence, coming in at about 60% protein content on average. As many people today are choosing to eat less animal protein, this freshwater algae can be a great vegan alternative to ensure protein and amino acid requirements are being met and that you are getting the fuel you need to move through your daily life. We also personally love the idea of not only eating low on the food chain, but also the idea behind eating one of the very first foods of creation. In addition to protein, this algae is also a potent source of numerous other phytonutrients, antioxidants, as well as essential vitamins and minerals, some of which include phycocyanin, zeaxanthin, beta-carotene, GLA, and iron. Quite an impressive list of scientific research has been conducted studying the positive effects of spirulina on a variety of medical conditions such as cancer, Epstein-Barr, leukemia, and HIV. What is spirulina exactly? All algae have been around for billions of years and were one of the very first forms of life on this planet. In fact, spirulina was one of the first edible plants to play a major role in the development of the food chain. This is because of its specialized ability to endure high atmospheric temperatures. Although it is commonly referred to as algae, it is actually classified as a bacteria called cyanobacteria. Some cyanobacteria species, like spirulina and blue-green algae, are edible and can be consumed as a food source by humans, mammals, as well as aquatic life. Cyanobacteria are a different form of bacteria that are chlorophyll-rich and, like all plants, able to manufacture their own food through the process of photosynthesis. Individually, they are quite small in size, but typically grow in blooms of large green colonies on the surface of various water bodies or cultivated algae ponds. Spirulina, or also called Anthrospira, Anthrospira plantensis, or Anthrospira maxima, grows wild in some parts of the world such as Mexico and Africa, but it is also cultivated on a large scale as a food crop in the US, Hawaii, and Japan. History of use. Cyanobacteria have been used for centuries, predominantly in Mexico, Central America, and Africa. Up until the 16th century, the algae was a food source for Aztec peoples of Mesoamerica. They called it tequitotl and processed and dried it in the form of cakes, as described by one of Cortez's soldiers. One of the largest freshwater cyanobacteria sources is in Lake Chad, located in Central Africa. It is and was called daihi by various African tribes, who have used it since the beginning of habitation around the lake region. Traditionally, they sifted it from the top surface of the lake and preserved it by sun-drying it on rocks. What does it taste like? Spirulina has a pleasant, cheesy, nutty-type flavor if your taste buds agree with it, or, for some people, it can have a strong, fishy aftertaste. You either immediately love the taste of it, or you don't. From our experience, this often depends on what foods you are used to eating on a regular basis. We are spirulina lovers, big time, and really enjoy the flakes or powder sprinkled over salads. Spirulina's health benefits. A high-protein food. One of the most phenomenal things about this top superfood is its ability to efficiently synthesize large concentrated amounts of protein in short periods of time, taking in the sunlight energy and converting it into a green superfuel for the body. Spirulina contains an average total protein content of 60%, but can range anywhere between 50 to 70%. It is the highest protein-rich food in the entire plant kingdom and includes all the essential amino acids, making it a complete protein source. This form of plant-based protein is highly digestible and easily absorbed by the body and can be a much better option for those wanting to reduce their consumption of animal-based proteins. Spirulina actually has a higher amount of protein by weight than red meat. In addition, the protein content in meat, after it is cooked, ends up with only 50% of its original value. Spirulina also offers a much healthier balance of minerals and antioxidants you can't get in meat protein. It is an excellent alternative for vegans, vegetarians, and those who follow a high raw diet. Helps to balance brain chemistry. The amino acids present in the algae are known to improve brain function and prevent depression. One of these aminos is tryptophan. Tryptophan is needed to produce serotonin, which is an essential nutrient required by the body that helps us to deal with stress, elevate mood, alleviate depression, ensure a good night's sleep, and prevent neurological-related health conditions. Immune-boosting antioxidants. Spirulina contains a full spectrum of antioxidant carotenoids, including zeaxanthin, cryptoxanthin, phycocyanin, beta-carotene, superoxide dismutase, and lutein. According to an independent laboratory test, the organic powdered spirulina from Mountain Rose Herbs was found to have an antioxidant ORAC value 4 times higher than blueberries, with a total ORAC